Hey, this is Jack. I'm working on a 2010 Dodge Avenger 2.4. Picked this up from Copart. Um, Two things about Copart. Whenever you uh, whenever you have any type of questions or doubt about anything, concerns about pricing or picking up cars, payments, whatever, what have you, make sure that you verify it through the website. Don't uh, don't rely on customer service telling you accurate information. So the one thing is you have to pick up your car within, you have to pick up and pay for the car within 3 business days, including the day of the sale. I don't know if it varies from location to location. And then another thing is, it's getting dark, so I better wrap this. I gotta get this going. Another thing is, um, so I learned that lesson the hard way, because I was told 5 days to pick it up, 3 days to pay, 5 days to pick it up. Another thing is that the storage fee is $5 a day. That's not the whole truth. It's $5 a day compounded. So I had a big surprise when I got this car, which I thought I thought this car had a bad transmission, by the way, and it didn't. But I got this for $550. Ended up paying $970 total. I would not have done this again. All right, so getting down to this Avenger, found out that it wasn't in fact the transmission. I look at a bunch of cars and decide to choose one and buy one or not. And so this one had a broken axle. The axle had come out from the transmission up in there. I replaced that. Okay, I replaced the this lower control arm. When you're replacing that lower control arm, you might want to, it's not a difficult, okay, the difficult part is putting it back in and lining it up. Okay, there are 3 bolts. Okay, get this light going over here. All right, 3 bolts. That one over there, do that one first. Then there's one over there and one down there under the knuckle. And so do this one first. Save yourself some trouble, and get whatever you need to get out the way to get access to it. But make sure you. All right, so this car was clearly in an accident. So it had the lower control arm was split in half. The axle was out of the transmission, and then the this pan, just hit my head. This pan right here on the side of the transmission, nice little hole in it, a gouge right there. Look at that. And then the transmission pan, that's the replacement used one. There's the original. It is smashed up. The transmission filter looked like a freaking pancake. You probably can't see that huge dent. I'm trying to get my light out here. It's starting to get dark. Huge dent. And so initially I just tried to add fluid and get it to work, but unbeknownst to me, the pan, something told me that the filter wasn't working properly, and it wasn't. It was smashed up like a darn pancake. There it is. It's so hard to see angles on here, but you can see the dent. Let me see, right there. All right, so I patched this all up, got this together. With this, I couldn't find the torque specifications on the pan and this cover, that cover and that pan. Couldn't find any type of specifications. I put the RTV black on it, all around it, all everywhere, and I let it sit for about an hour, and then I hand tightened the bolts. Then I let it sit overnight, and then I tightened them up. Okay, that's what I did. And just while I'm talking to you right now, I see a darn leak. Look at this bull crap. I see a leak coming from the side. So you know what that means. I have to tighten up those bottom bolts a little bit and then look out for it. I think this was the pan that was had a little bend to it, and I think I'm hoping I straightened it out properly. But yeah, I'm already seeing a little leak, so I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that. I probably need to tighten it down a little bit. Okay, on this side, no leaks coming from the transmission pan. Well, that's a good thing. All right, so what else? Front bumper cover was torn all up, cracked all up. I'm not even gonna show you the whole thing. I gotta find another one. And the this line right here, where is that darn thing? That line right there was damaged. I replaced it, and it goes to the power steering, and so then I had to fill up the power steering, and there's a whole process to do that, to get the fluid levels properly, and you don't want to burn up the pump, so it's gonna whine and act a fool. So just be patient, start it up, fill it up, start it up, turn it off, fill it up. Then once it gets a certain level full, then you can start turning the steering wheel. It's gonna whine and have a fit, and then eventually it's gonna shut up and behave. I think that's about it. So the inside is filthy. I mean, it's a Copart car. It's just dirty inside. There's a crack there. I bought a replacement. I'm gonna put that in. I'll show some after videos. There's nothing really to see here. Headlight was broken. I bought a used headlight. I think the car is gonna look pretty good after I finish it. Rocker panel damage, door damage down there. I'm gonna patch that up. Here's the headlight. You know, when it gets this, I can repair these, but I didn't feel like going through the trouble. I can get it to work, but I decided, I didn't know they were going to be that darn expensive. This thing was $35 used. Had I known that, I probably would have just repaired it using brackets, reinforcement, epoxy, what have you. I think that's about it. Reinforcement bar has a little ding in it. Other than that, car seems decent. I'm about to throw this wheel on. Oh, the tire right here. There's a rim and a busted tire in the trunk, and then there's another spare tire. So I'm gonna take it to the tire shop, and get them to put the replacement on. So that's it. So I already told you $970. Now who knows, I probably got another. Let's just say we're definitely at about $1,100 now for this. The windshield was pulled up. I've never seen that in my life. This right here was way up here. Almost had the middle finger. This was way up here, so I pushed it back down and siliconed it all up. I didn't know there's some windshield adhesive that you could use, but that's what I had, so that's what I used. And I'm going to get this replaced. This is just a temporary solution. The windshield's gonna cost about $1.50. I'm going to get it replaced because there are cracks over on that side. It's getting too dark. Let me cut this. That's it for now. I wanted to get this video up here so you guys could see, you know, what I got. Got a little Copart thing here. Again, I wouldn't do it again. I'll post another video probably once it's cleaned up. Let me take some more. Yeah, there's no other damage. Has a sunroof. Not a bad car.